Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be preparing for next deer season. Now I know that it is not even close to deer season, it's only March. We're going to be getting ready for it. You need to do all your year scouting, and actually I just looked out back and way out there, you guys can't really see it, but like right there, there's a herd of about 7 does. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Well, it is pretty cool that I'm actually seeing some deer now. But anyway, today we're going to be doing some preseason scouting. Actually, I already did that earlier. And here is a clip from what I found earlier. I'm just out here riding the four-wheeler. Boom. Ugh. 2 antlers. Side by side. First 2 antlers of the season. Now, as you saw in that last video, you saw that I actually found 2 antlers out the CRP field, and that's good. And I've actually got them right here. I got them all washed up. This was the one that I had to pull out of the ground that was like that. But I'm pretty sure it was a matching set because of how close they were. Also, the bases of these 2 antlers is about the same size. But I don't know if they're this year or last year. It could be this year, and the buck just broke them off a lot. And then when we got all that snow, like the buck broke the tines off when he was fighting, and then he dropped them, and then we had all that snow, and then the mice got to them and they were just eating those. Or they could be last season's, which is also a possibility, but I'm not really sure. I mean, there's chew marks right here and up on the tines, and I can see some chewing right here, but I'm not really sure, and I'm not really going to question it. But we're also going to be doing a little bit of bow shooting. Now, I've not shot my bow since, I'm trying to record a YouTube video here. This guy has a loud car. Like, I don't mind a loud truck, but a loud car, really? But anyway, here's my bow. It is a Mission Switch by Mathews. This is one of the newer bows. I've got an Apex quiver on it, a True Glow sight. I got this handy dandy little grip. I've got a Team Quad fall-away arrow rest. That's it. And then I've got these carnivore arrows. Now I got 6 of them. And then my rangefinder is right there. Now, I just got my target out and I realized how used this target is. If you look at my target, you can see there's a massive hole right here. Literally, I can fit all 4 fingers through that hole. You might be wondering, Peyton, dude, how in the world did you do that? Well, I'll tell you. I shot a broadhead. My uncle said go shoot a broadhead to make sure they fly like your regular field points. And I shot a broadhead into a cloth target. This thing's just filled with cloth. It's like, I don't know. And then right here, I had to make that cut a little bit because some of this cloth came out because I had a rusty point and it just ripped all that out. This thing has a ton of holes. You can see all the holes in the target. And so you might be wondering, Peyton, why don't you just use the other side of the target? Well, I have used the other side of the target a few times. You can see all the holes in this side. But I've shot the other side so much that this side literally is as hard as a rock. It's hard. And so my arrows don't go very deep at all. And it is a pain in the butt to pull them out. So I just shoot into this side, which actually is very soft. So I really need to get a new target. I don't mind if I get these cloth targets. It's just that, like, they don't last like those foam targets. Like, my uncle's got one of those block targets, but the one he has, I looked up how much those cost, and the size he has costs like $100, and I was like, that's a little much for a target. I didn't even pay for that one. My buddy got it for my birthday. But I really need a new target, which I need to get. So anyway, we're going to be shooting our bow today. Like I said, here's the bow. Now let me get it all set up for you. Oh yeah. All right, guys, like I said, this is the Mission switch by Mathews. It's got this little 5-pin sight. The top pin is 10, the second pin down is 20, the one down from that is 30, and the two below it are going to be 40 and 50 yards. Now, I know a lot of guys don't like to shoot past 40 because you deal with like wind and stuff, but if it's not windy and I need to just get out there a little farther, I want to be able to have that extra distance. All right, guys, so a little tip for you guys: if you have your target downrange, which it's right over there, I know it looks like we're 100 yards away, but we're really only like 15. So when you're going to range a target and you don't want to just have to be constantly rearranging it and wasting a lot of time when you could be shooting, what you do is you take out your handy dandy rangefinder. I'm gonna try to find 10 yards real quick. 12, 10 yards. Now I'm just going to take my boot. I'm just going to make where my feet will be. So just like that, I know that's 10 yards. And then you just back it up. I'm going to try to get 20 yards now. 18. 20 yards. So actually 20 yards from the target to here is actually in the grass. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of these rocks that my dad pushed up here by accident when he was plowing the driveway. We're just gonna make like a little pile of rocks. Grab some rocks. Now I know that little pile right there is 20 yards. Now we're gonna go ahead and back it up to 30. I don't know if we'll shoot 30 tonight, just because I'm not as skilled with 30. But yeah. Oh, 30 yards. So just gonna kind of tamp down the grass. I'm gonna drop an arrow. Yeah, it's hard doing this with one hand. Okay, got an arrow. I would leave my rangefinder out here, but I don't want to, just so I don't forget it. But my rangefinder over by my bow case. We're going to try to find, you know what? I'm going to use one of these sheds from earlier. I'm going to use one of these to mark 30 yards. It's got, this one only has 3 tines, so 30 yards. Which it should make sense. Oh my gosh. Gotta walk all the way over here. My hands are cold too. It is currently like 37 degrees. It's cold. Excuse me. But anyway, guys, we're gonna send these 3 arrows downrange. We're gonna go ahead and do 20 yards first, just so I can see how I'm doing. First arrow. I can't even see these arrows. It's so dark right now that I can't even see them. Oh, that one was really high. I'm not shooting correctly. I'm not shooting like I was supposed to. I'm not concentrating. So that was kind of weird. So, yeah, guys. See, I am hitting very high. This bow is sighted in. I don't know why it's hitting that high. I'll pick you guys back up when I figure it out. All right, guys, as you can see, it's pretty much dark. It looks a lot darker on the camera, but I finally got the bow tuned down. This is my second shot. This was my first shot over here. And then my third shot, my final shot right here, hit bullseye. 20 yards. That's as good as it's gonna get for tonight. I actually had to put my phone up in the rocks. Ooh, that's bright. I had to put my phone up in the rocks just because it was so dark and I couldn't see. All right, well, you guys can't really see me. So, I am gonna sign off here, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.